Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Meslin. I am your mental fitness trainer here on YouTube. Welcome to Mental Training with Mez. For the entire month of December, we are going to be doing 30-minute mental workouts. So if you are here, it is only because you recognize that you could stand to get into a bit of better mental shape. Yesterday, I was struggling saying that. So I honor you and I thank you for making your mental health a priority and for finding this channel and for subscribing and for participating in the mental workouts. So what we do is we strengthen the concentration and focus muscles, and we make these muscles our focal point because this is a divine type of mental training. We are getting healthy mentally in a divine way. So we are not basing our results on what people think is or isn't possible. We are using a method called faith-based mental training. And faith is basically a law that recognizes that nothing is impossible to God. So anything you're doing in faith is possible for you. Nothing is impossible to you if it is done in faith. There are some prerequisites to faith. Faith is a principle type of law, so it's immutable. It doesn't change. It never wavers. So we as human beings need to develop a certain mindset, which is what faith is, a certain mindset in how we deal with life, how we see life, how we feel about life, because this is what eventually predicts or affects the way we end up creating or the type of life that we end up creating. So I want to thank you so much for being here. We are going to be strengthening our mental muscles so that we can manifest the life that we desire to manifest. And as I said, nothing should get in the way of that. And what I have found, the reason I created this channel is that we allow distractions. Life tends to become a distraction instead of being a challenge that we welcome, because we understand the purpose of challenges for us to get mentally stronger, for us to be the people that we know we can be, to live up to the potential that we have within us. We need the challenges. And so rather than look at life as a distraction, on this channel, we are training ourselves to see life as a challenge, something that we can overcome, but also gain more knowledge and understanding about ourselves and life in the process. So make sure you're wearing comfortable clothing. We are going to be sitting for 30 minutes. Be in clothes that you know you could sit in for 30 minutes. Be in a space where you feel comfortable enough to close your eyes. Should you desire to do so, you don't have to close your eyes for the type of training that we do. But if you want to, be in a space where you feel comfortable enough to do that. Drink some water, use the restroom, move around a bit. If you are not used to sitting for 30 minutes, it can be a bit difficult. It's not impossible, but it can be difficult. And I have found that it helps to just get those things out of the way. That way it makes it easy to settle into. The breath is the main focal point of the type of training that we do. So you are going to want to be sitting in an upright position, but also in a position that allows you to relax. So you want to be alert and relaxed. So all I would recommend is that you provide yourself with back support. If you find it difficult to maintain focus of attention on your breathing, meditation beads are great tools for the type of training that we do. Each bead represents a full inhale and exhale cycle. So you would just go through each bead, inhaling, exhaling, and then you would just do that for 30 minutes. So we are going to place our focus of attention on the breath, and then we're going to keep it there. That is the workout. That is the challenge, to keep our focus of attention on our breathing. And then while you're keeping your focus of attention on your breath, I would like you to intentionally be breathing in and out. So you are going to participate in the inhale and exhale of your breathing. There are so many reasons why this is the type of way that we mentally train. I don't want to get into all of it right now, but one of the things I will state is when you learn to consciously breathe, you're basically learning to consciously move. And a lot of us don't realize that we unconsciously move in life. We're not aware of what we're thinking, of how we're feeling, and why we're doing what we're doing. It's become so habitual to us that we're not even aware if the habit that we have or the beliefs that we hold actually serve the vision that we have for the life that we want to see and experience. So one of the techniques that you will learn to master doing this type of training is moving consciously. So we are going to place our focus of attention on our breathing and keep it there. To keep it there, you're going to intentionally breathe in and out. All right, guys? Ready? begin. So you are comfortable. You are in a position that you feel you can maintain. You are in a space where if you want to close your eyes, you can. You've moved around, you went to the restroom, and now you're ready to settle in into 30 minutes of concentration and focusing on the breath. These are our mental muscles. These are the muscles that we intend to strengthen and work on because when they are functioning naturally, there's nothing impossible to us. During this mental training session, what we're doing is we're strengthening our concentration and focus muscles by placing our focus of attention on the breath and keeping it there. And to maintain concentration and focus on the breath, we are intentionally breathing in and out. Don't pause, don't hold your breath. We're not controlling our breathing. We're going with the rhythm, keeping it fluid, real good flow. It's okay if you're breathing deep. It's okay if you're breathing shallow. It's okay if you're breathing fast. It's okay if you're breathing slow. The breath is divinely intelligent. So we're not trying to control our breathing. We're going with the flow. We're learning to go with the flow of our inhale and exhale by intentionally concentrating and focusing on it. Another benefit to faith-based mental training is that we learn to breathe through discomfort. So, as I said, you might not be used to sitting for 30 minutes silent and still, but if you would allow yourself to continue to focus on your breathing and continue to intentionally breathe in and out, you will experience what it means to be okay with discomfort, to be comfortable with discomfort. To the best of your ability, maintain form. Of course, if you need to, make any adjustments, but try and just remain still in the position that you find comfortable for the duration of this mental workout. Continue to stay focused on your breathing. This is a high level skill that we're mastering, guys. The breath automatically places our mind in a state of mental alertness and relaxation. So, this is a state you want to be in if you got to make choices, if you need to take action, if there's someone you need to be, something you need to do, things that you want to have. This is the state of being you want to be in. Alert and relaxed, prepared, ready, pure potential. So continue to stay focused on your breathing. Continue to maintain that inner stillness by keeping the body still. And continue to breathe in and out. No pausing, no holding your breath. As Neville Goddard would say, feeling is the secret. Feel the breath going in and out of your nose, mouth is closed. Feel how powerful the breath is within your body temple. The breath is your safe haven. It is the safest way to restore your mental health. And it will not fail in doing so. Halfway mark, guys. 15 minutes to go. You're doing great. Again, don't allow my voice to be a distraction. What we're learning to do, what we're training the mental muscles to do, is to regain their ability to stay grounded in the present moment, not to sway, not to move from being present to the moment. So we're not trying to stop our thinking. We're not trying to stop feeling, stop experiencing life. We don't need to control anyone or anything in the outer world. Our mental muscles are designed to keep us stable, secure, and safe. So when they're healthy, there's nothing that we cannot handle encountering or responding to. See the breath, feel the breath. With this type of training we're doing, nothing is forced, guys. Nothing is forced. Don't force the body temple to relax. Don't force your mind to relax. Just stay focused and concentrated on your breathing, intentionally breathing in and out. I assure you, the body temple, the mind, everything around you will settle into mental peace. This is the workout, guys. 10 minutes left. This is the challenge, to sit in a state of alertness and relaxation without allowing the mind to become agitated. Our mental muscles need to be reminded that this is our natural state of being. And so we got to practice sitting in our natural state so that we reacclimate ourselves to it, reorient. There is no bypassing with the breath. You're going to see everything and feel everything, but trust the breath. Being alert and relaxed is the most intelligent way to handle anything. Hope you guys can see me, the sun here. Sorry. Stay focused on the breath. Stay still. Breathe. Breathe in and out. In and out. There are going to be days where you don't want to get a mental workout in, and these are the most powerful days. This is when you really get to strengthen those concentration and focus muscles. Because all too often we allow ourselves to try to escape mentally. And so we don't even realize that we're using conversations in our mind to escape, to try not to be where you are, to see what you're seeing, to feel what you're feeling. But there's no emotion or experience you cannot handle, and the breath can show you this. But you got to learn to be mentally disciplined, mentally focused on life, on the breath. Five minutes left. I liken mental workouts to planking. If you've ever done a plank, you will learn to love and hate time. And it's the same thing with mental fitness. We get to embrace in a very mature way how much we hate and love time. You get to realize that your happiness does not have to be dependent on what is or isn't happening. So continue to focus on your breathing. Continue to breathe in and out intentionally. This is self-mastery. Self-mastery starts in the mind. If you can control what you're paying attention to, how it makes you feel, what you're paying attention to, then your actions will follow, will be an expression of what you're paying attention to. Mental peace is a birthright. One minute, 60 seconds. Time. All right, guys, that was our 30-minute mental workout. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. I appreciate you. Bye, guys.